friend and roommate and teammate, and you're really all the things to me. I don't even know. And she's brave enough, and she's gonna let me do her hair. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I can't. Okay. And we're gonna talk while I do it, except she has no idea what I'm gonna talk about. And it's probably gonna make her nervous. I'm gonna ask her questions, and she probably doesn't know the answer. That's fine. But anyway, you have pictures for me, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna show me them, and then I'm gonna try to do them. I don't know how to do hair, if that wasn't obvious.
We're gonna start
I've
off
never done
simple. We're gonna start off with a simple ponytail.
I have my other roommate watching me doing that.
Okay, so I have a photo. This isn't that. Do I go like this? Isn't that good? I just took that. That's what it looks like. That's a ponytail. That's what you're gonna do.
That's like, okay, that's the only one I'm gonna be able to do correctly.
Here's that.
I have to brush it for a ponytail.
Well, you don't want those bumps, like that
Okay,
bump,
okay.
like those two bumps there. If
Yeah.
you brush it, then you won't get it.
Alright, that's the only one I'm gonna be able to, I don't know. Take the brush back. I can do it without the brush. I think. I used to watch girls do ponytails all the time, because
I gave you the headband, right? I mean the hair tie.
Yes. I missed a piece. This is already harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be harder though too because like I have like shorter layers that won't fit necessarily.
Alright, let me start asking you questions. First one's really simple because it's not really a question that has the right answer, but it relates to what I'm going to talk about later. So, when you first met me, what was your first impression? Except it's going to be a little different probably than other people's because you met me in a track setting where I'm an athlete, so you probably didn't assume other things that other people did. And I just finished the first one. So you can answer that after I show them. Hairstyle number 1 is a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. Kind of bumpy, but that's okay. Now you can answer. What was your first impression of me? I don't want to hurt you.
Honestly, like I was trying to think about this the other day, and like I don't really remember. Like yeah, because you were like talking about the video, and I was like, oh, I should probably like remember how I first met her and stuff. But like I don't really know what went through my mind. I probably like because it was track, I was probably like thinking about like your like heights in pole vault. I don't really know. I didn't really like,
I
think
figured
much
it would
of
be
it.
something more like that because
Yeah.
an athlete. Whereas most people would be like, shouldn't have heard, that's weird. Show them the next one.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, and then the next hairstyle is one like I do all the time. This is me wearing it. So this is like when I do it. It's
yeah,
like a
I've
half
seen you
up,
do that
half
before,
down.
except as I said, like the first time, I don't remember how you did like the small one. Again, I don't understand it. Maybe I'm just because I don't do my hair, I don't understand how the hairbrush is gonna help me.
It like just makes it smoother and stuff, like less bumpy. It's
But
like easier to
even
work
with like,
with.
because I'm just gonna need the top pieces to make this.
Yeah, okay. I mean, if
Oh,
you don't
my
want to
roommates
use
are
it,
laughing at me. I don't know what to do.
if you don't want it, you don't have to use
Well,
it.
okay,
but-
can I see it again?
Yeah.
But where's the back angle?
I'm sorry. I usually just take photos of my face, not my head, not the back of my head.
Well, okay. Because it's the top. So, oh, no. More like this. More like this. That looks good. Okay. Second question I have for you is, it's too much hair. I'm gonna get a hairstylist after this.
I feel what you're doing, and I feel how it's not how I do it. But everybody's different, so maybe.
No, I know I'm doing it wrong, but okay. My next question for you is, how many people do you think in the United States have alopecia?
I don't know, cause I know 2 other people that have it, so I'm guessing it's probably like pretty, but like it's probably like rare, but like not that like. Is it like a percent? Is it?
No, like the number of people.
Out of the whole, like the whole population.
And the United States.
Oh, okay, United States. I don't know, probably like, how many people are in the United States?
How many people are in the United States?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know a good gauge. Like, probably like, I'm gonna guess like, I'm gonna do a percent. Probably like, probably like
Not a percent. I need
25% of the US.
No, I need number of people.
I don't know how many people are in the US. I'm gonna say like, I don't know, like, I'll say like 20,000. What?
6.8 million.
Oh, fuck. I feel like a dumbass. I know there was a lot of people.
And I finished the next one, and it's really bad. Right? So I accidentally left all the front out. And that's what the back looks like. At least I got this side. So clearly you didn't know the answer to that, but I was expecting you to guess it lower because most people just, I can't even get the hair tie out. I did this so badly. I don't want to hurt you.
It's okay. Just try not to rip out all my hair, but you can like.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with ripping out all your hair?
It hurts.
I'm kidding. It doesn't feel good. Sorry. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Oh
if
God.
you like wrap it the wrong way, then like the hair tie gets
definitely
stuck
wrap it
around
the
it
wrong
and
way.
stuff. I mean,
Anyway.
it's okay.
That's what I'm saying. I was expecting you to give a lower answer because I feel like most people assume that it's just not a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people that like I've said like, oh, like she has alopecia, and they've been like, what is that? So like, I guess it's like understood. Like some people don't know what it is.
All right, what's the next one?
Okay, the next hairstyle. This is gonna be like really hard because like my hair is like shorter, but it's 2 French braids.
I can't do one French braid.
It's like French braid, like ponytails. It's gonna look bad. But, like, it's gonna look interesting.
Bad.
No,
it
it's
looks
just
bad.
like, just do the best that you can do.
Okay. I only know is that you like start out with like some hair and then you like use more as you go down.
Yeah, I mean, you
That's
told
all
me
I
not
know.
to
And then
like
you
help
do
you.
it.
So.
Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. So I should like split it in the middle.
Oh yeah, I'll give you another hair tie too.
Oh yes. Here. All right. Yes. All right. My next question for you is: how many people do you think have chemo every year, like in the United States?
Oh, chemo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot.
Or, if you want a more simple question, do you think it's more or less than the people who have alopecia?
I'm guessing. Oh, I'm gonna be wrong, but I'm guessing it's probably more because there's more types of cancer that you can have, right? Because you can have like cancer of any part of your body. So.
Well, definitely understand the thinking, but only 650,000 people
Oh.
go through chemo every year in the United States.
Oh.
So,
I mean, I guess it's good. Not a lot of people have cancer then.
right. Isn't it weird that
Yeah.
people associate having no hair with being sick?
And
when
it's less.
There's 6.8 million people who have alopecia, and oh my god, this is really difficult. 6.8 million people that have alopecia, and only 650,000. We're starting over. People who have chemo.
Yeah.
So, I feel like
That's
something-
definitely shocking. Yeah.
something for society to work on. Is that you should never associate someone you see with no hair as being sick, because I've had that happen to me numerous times, as I think I pointed out in my last video, which you should definitely watch if you haven't watched yet. But one of the times it had happened to me was even at a track meet last year. It was at our home meet, and it was actually one of the things I talked about last time. One of this like old guy was following me as I was walking back.
Hey,
From
really?
my parents. Yeah, he was like weirdly like just like following me, and I was like, this is really strange. And then they finally like came up to me. He was like, "What are you fighting?" I was like, "Sir," I was like, "Did you not just see me launch myself with a pole over a bar? Like I'm clearly not fighting anything besides."
I'm fighting my urge to hurt you.
Yeah, I was like, "What? Oh my freaking! This is really hard." Okay. Yeah,
That's so weird. That's just rude
I
too.
literally
like,
don't know what I'm doing. I'm telling you, this is. Literally everyone that sees someone without hair, their first thought is that they're sick. When their first thought should maybe be like, oh, that's really cool that they're trying to be different, or that they're comfortable going out like that when it's not the norm. When it should be more of a norm, because I've also had a lot of people come up to me and say, I wish I could do that, or I've always wanted to do that, and it's crazy. Like, if you really want to do it, like, go do it. Like, what's stopping you? And what's stopping them is that it's just not the norm, and they don't want to be someone associated with being sick, or they don't want to be standing out too much, because in our society, that's sadly a bad thing, and I really cannot do this. Yeah, this is all.
Don't forget this.
I have to redo it all then. Okay, it's fine.
I think it's mainly just that we're like most people are just like uneducated. Yeah.
So we're educating them. This is definitely the worst one. And it's sad because I actually did try. Alright, so you were shocked, I guess, by what I mentioned.
Oh,
today.
yeah.
Because, like I said, it's like the norm, one, just to associate not having hair with, I like how I stand behind you, I literally disappeared. So, it's the norm to associate not having hair with being sick.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's like one of the bigger things I want to do is make sure people understand that, like, if you see someone without hair, like, most likely they're not sick. And I do recognize there are people who are, but to associate those two things together 100% of the time is not something right to do. And it pushes people away from like ever wanting to do that hairstyle, even if they did. Like there's people that want to just shave their heads and they don't do it just because they know they're gonna either be judged or people are gonna think that they're sick or any of those things, and they just don't want to hear the comments that are gonna come from it. Like I talked about in the last video, all the shitty comments that people say to you when you don't have hair. But anyway, thank you so much for letting me do your hair. Oh my god, it was so much fun, and I realized that I'm really bad at it, but I think I'm gonna make it maybe a serious type thing. Like maybe I'll get better if I do it more.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
and it's like
I'm probably gonna
with different types of hair too. Like you can have different styles, and
maybe I'll do my other two roommates next. Well, I hope I educated you all today. And again, thank you for being here. Do you want me to put your Instagram?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll give you a plug. And yeah, do you know what I said at the end of the last video? No.
Watch your video.
No, I did. I watched your video.
True fan in here.
Oh, wait.
I literally watched it and then been sending it out to everyone.
True be you.
Yes.
Be true, be you, and I'll see you next time.